everybody, my name is Brian Huff, and today we're talking about the Beschoi camera backpack. I did just a quick YouTube short on this, and a viewer requested, if I was going to do a full review, which I hadn't really thought of at the time, but I thought, sure, why not? So thanks for that comment, Jonathan. And here's my review. I've shot on this backpack now for almost 2 years. I bought it back in 2020, and it has been amazing. I like this backpack because to me, it doesn't really scream camera backpack when you just see it sitting somewhere. It's a waterproof backpack, which is really nice. It comes with, here in the bottom, it's actually pretty hidden, but you can unzip this and there's a rain cover that comes out that covers the whole backpack. And to be honest, I've been caught in the rain several times, never used it, never really needed it. It seems to keep, moisture out pretty good on its own. As far as the outside goes, you've got compartments here and here that just look like ordinary compartments, and one here on the bottom, and we'll get to those in a minute. You've got this mesh bag here on the side. I'll throw odds and ends of this. Usually a lot of times, because a lot of my shoots I'll end up going out into the woods and things, I'll actually put a large water bottle here and clip it in instead of a tripod. It just depends. I've got a tripod, but it's a really big, heavy Manfrotto. Not great for being on the side here, and my smaller, lighter tripod, I find a lot of times if I can just brace up, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just not carrying a tripod with me all the time. But this is what sold me on this backpack. I loved how I could unzip this top part, and you've got a compartment here large enough to handle like a Mavic Air 2. I would put my Mini 2 in this with the 3 batteries of the Flymore charger, would fit up here fine. A 70-200 2.8 lens from just about any camera brand would fit here fine. And then you've got what looks like this side pocket, but it actually opens up into the backpack itself. And what's really cool about this is you've got these reconfigurable foam padding, and I would actually use this for my large lens in my camera, and I'll put a spot here in the video where I actually show how I've got it laid out 90% of the time. So I'd have a camera body, 70-200 2.8 S lens, a Nikon Z6. That's my normal camera body that I'd have with me for this. And nowadays, instead of putting the drone in the top, I like putting my second shooter body, maybe my Z5. Honestly, my Z30 fits better. Z30 fits a lot better up here. And so I'd put my Z30 up here, my vlogging gear. And I would actually use one of these clips on the side and clip my drone bag on the side and use the little DJI bag that came with the Mini 2. To me, it was just a lot more, a lot simpler. I like keeping my drone gear, my camera gear separate. Here on the bottom then, you've got another area, and I had this configured to where I had 3 lenses. I had a 50 1.4, my 35 1.4, rest in peace 35, it's dead now, and my 85 1.4. Every now and then I would switch out my 85 for my 105, but that's when I shot F mount lenses, and now I'm shifting everything to Z mount glass. This video today is actually being shot on the Viltrox 35 1.8. I'm trying it out to see how I like it for video. It's filming on the Nikon Z30 with this fancy little $10 lavalier microphone I found at just a really cheap big box store. So, this was the next thing I really liked. You unzip these 2 zippers, and I said I've shot on this for 2 years. These zippers are phenomenal. They're tough. They've been through the mill, and they still work just as if they did 2 years ago. You can actually unzip this entire thing and configure the backpack the way you want it, so you can access what you need and how you need it. To me, this was just a no-brainer. You can get this thing for under $100 at pretty much any website online. I'm sure there's camera stores out there that carry it. I've even seen this backpack used for as low as $50. That's a steal for this kind of backpack. And if you're needing to travel with a computer to maybe do edits and downloads, you can fit up to like a 15-inch back laptop in the back here. As far as comfort goes, really easy to adjust straps. You've got gel cushioning in these, and you've got gel cushioning in the shoulders here and down here at the bottom. Super comfortable. And one thing I do like too is since these cushions are kind of raised up, you get some airflow through here, so it's just not burning you up so bad. Of course, you've got good handle here on the top. So yeah, this is just an overall, I think, a great camera bag for someone that's wanting to go on short trips, or you just want to have your favorite gear with you, really easy to access at any point in time on a photo shoot. Highly recommend it. And like I said, 2 years in, and I don't see me replacing this anytime soon, unless something happens to it, because it just does a really good job. The padding has been sufficient for any bumps and drops, and you know, I've had this thing fall off tables and things like that, and it scares me out of my mind, but so far, knock on wood, everything has been perfectly fine. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. If you like product reviews, which is not really my thing, but why not? If I'm comfortable with the product, I wouldn't mind just sharing my opinions on it. And you guys comment down below, what's your favorite camera bag? I would love to see some more. You know, I used to use some more expensive brands back in the day, and some larger bags and roller bags and stuff like that. But you know, I'm tending toward more smaller, lightweight, rugged equipment these days. So tell me down in the comments, what's your favorite bag that you'd like to carry your equipment in? And if you don't mind, give this video a like and subscribe if you found it useful. Hope you did. I'll see you on the next one.